knows how you come across somebody once in a while you shouldn't have messed with. That's me.
I am not an African American.
You're an Oreo cookie, white in the inside and black on the outside.
I don't have an afro, I have an Amerifro.
Talking that idiotic stuff you talk about, I would slap you.
Go ahead, make my day.
Black as the ace of spades, but 100% American.
Heard around the world by everybody and their mama. The Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I saw this video. I was introduced to the video by my producer of my guest, Charlotte Bergmann. She's running for U.S. Congress out of Tennessee, 9th District. She is a black Republican. I don't know if she's conservative or not, but I know she's a black Republican. We'll find out in a minute if she's conservative. I saw her recent interview with what appeared to be one of the worst so-called radio hosts that I've ever seen in my life. Is a black, godless, liberal guy, and he treated this woman in such. I thought I had been treated badly as a result of being a Republican conservative. Charlotte sat through it, and I was surprised. The guy refused to shake her hand. He called her a token Negro. I mean, just the worst of the worst. Charlotte, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Jesse Peterson. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
And thank you for leading this fight. You are my hero.
Wow. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Charlotte, are you conservative Republican or just Republican?
I'm not quite sure of how to answer that. I have strong belief that we have gone astray and we have not stood up to fight for the principles that are important to us. I'm a conservative in terms of I believe in the Bible and I believe in social being social and being stewards in this nation to ensure that God's Word, the things pertaining to family values, strong family values, the things pertaining to ensuring that our young people, the right to life, babies are not murdered before they get a life, have a chance to live. I also believe that we are on a fiscally insane course, and we need to turn that. We need to turn back the direction that we're going in terms of the legislation and the bills that are being passed to actually destroy our nation economically. So, if any of those things that I've mentioned, those values that I believe strongly in, categorize me as a conservative Republican, I do proudly wear that in honor.
Well, that sounds good to me. You had an in-studio interview with a black Memphis radio so-called DJ. And this person, I can't even call him a man because a real man would never act that way. He treated you in a way that I've not seen anyone being treated in a long time. Call you a token Negro. He asked who is doing the bidding of you, white folks. He refused to shake your hand, saying that he didn't want the whiteness to rub off on him. And the guy just treated you awful. Let me ask, did you know about him before going in for an in-studio interview?
I typically listen to conservative talk radio. I really don't waste my time listening to people that talk like him, but I knew the audience that I needed to reach listened to him. And as a Republican, as a Frederick Douglass Republican, we've got to take it to our people, our constituents, the people that we want to help change their hearts and minds.
Yep.
And you mentioned something about the name calling. My name is Charlotte Bergmann. Any other name that he called me, it didn't apply to me.
I love it. That's right. I was looking at you. I saw the video. You sitting there, and this guy is having a hissy fit. What were you? And you stayed calm, and at times you were smiling. It didn't seem to affect you at all. But what were you thinking? Why this guy was just acting like he was insane?
Well, when Jesus, the parable of when the shepherd left the 99 sheep to go after the one, I was thinking that if one person responded to the message, it would have made what I experienced worth it.
Yes.
We've got to reach our people. We've got to stop being afraid of going into the community. The Democrats have stolen our victory, and we've got to take it back. What you saw in terms of that man's response.
Hold that thought, Charlotte. Let me take a break. I'll let you respond to that. We're going to take some calls for you right after this break.
So why must America die? Daddy voted for Obama, now our gas tanks are dry. The government spent our money in the blink of an eye. Now the middle class is hung out to dry. The middle class is hung out to dry.
Well, Jesse, you, Clarence Thomas, Alan Keyes, and Herman Cain, y'all just need to have y'all a good old party. Yeah, y'all need to hang out at y'all club called Uncle Tom's Cabin and go eat a lot of Uncle Ben's rice and have some Aunt Jemima pancakes. And y'all be set. And while you had to go to the restaurant called Sambo's, then you have a real good time. Just go the whole gauntlet. That'll take care of you, y'all.
Oh, that's funny, man. That is too funny.
And, enjoy your meal at Cracker Barrel, too, while you're at it.
Oh, every time I hear that, it just blows my Amerifro off. That is too funny to me. It's amazing the names call and the stuff they come up with when they hate you. There's a line open at 888-775-3773. Do you want to respond to anything, Charlotte, before we go back to the phones?
I would just like to ask your audience to look me up, find out what I believe in. I will fight hard for not only the people in the 9th District, but the people throughout the United States. My website address is charlottebergmann.com. You can look me up, agree with what I'm working for. I've got to get that message out there, and I'm going to need your help and your support around the nation. And just give me your support, send any donations if you can help in that respect, $5, $10. It all adds up, and it helps me to get that message out there.
We're going to get to everybody, folks. 888-775-3773.
This has been the Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show, produced by Bond Action. To access the full version of this show, visit us on the web at bondaction.org.